gentlemen, I made a Fortnite Chapter 3 reload map. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you what that looks like in UEFN. Reboot Chapter 3, and here it is. So if you didn't know, I actually helped make the Reboot Chapter 2 map, which had Season 1, 2, and 3, and ended at 3. So you can actually go play that right now by using the code on screen. We ended it because we didn't like the concepts that we had, and we thought that Chapter 3 was going to be better. So we wanted to start over, and here's what we have. So I'm going to be giving you an in-depth version of what the map looks like before you check it out in the game, which I will be having the code on screen. There it is. Make sure to go check it out, like and favorite it as well. So I'm going to be showing you what the map looks like in UEFN, and I mean, just look at the graphics. So right now this map is using the Chapter 3 time of day. As you can tell, there is no sequence yet. We're releasing this map into beta to see the feedback, and then change the map based off the feedback. So obviously, if I were to zoom up, this is what the map looks like. So in the middle right here, you have Tilted, you have Fungi Farm, you have the Temple over here, you have Grim Gables, the 7 Stable, Greasy Grove, Little Loot Lake, and then over here we have the Joneses. So this map is stacked. There's a lot of stuff coming soon. We have a lot of stuff planned out. If you go to the Joneses over here, you do have this reality tree, which is going to transform the Joneses into a different POI. And we also do have some routes over here. We have one right there, and we have some more scattered around the map. So as you can tell, this reload map is not based off of one season. This is based off of all of the seasons from Chapter 3. Season 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, there isn't a lot of Season 2 on this map. I would say there is some Season 4, some Season 3, and obviously a lot of Season 1. But Season 2 really isn't on this map. If you'd like to see a blimp return in this map, make sure to let me know. But here is the map. So we also do have a lot of landmarks. We wanted to make the map feel like Chapter 3 as much as possible. I mean, there are so many landmarks from the 7s, like places, from the dirt things over there. We have the flying things from Chapter 3 Season 4. We have like these vans around the map. We even have one of the mansions. We have the little like tropical places over here. We have the gas station. We even have like some small things, I think right here. It's just the small things that matter. We even have some caves over here that aren't opened yet. And here is the snow biome. As you can tell, the snow biome actually fits very well. And this is kind of like the 7's kind of location over here. We have a destroyed the foundation statue. You have like its legs over there, and then you had his head over here, just kind of scattered around the POI. And you have some more stuff taken from the desert biome, which is pretty cool, and just some cool stuff in this snow biome. Nothing too crazy. We wanted it to feel like Chapter 3 as much as possible. Even if I press G, you see the boulders and then the physics tree. And we even have like these small docks over here. We have Greasy Grove. Obviously, these are like one of the main POIs of Chapter 3. I mean, just look at this map. This map is so colorful. And if you have any recommendations, make sure to let us know in the comments, and we will look into it. And then we will reply to your comment saying that we added it, or maybe we can't do it. But we have a lot of ideas on what we want to do with this map. Once again, we are releasing this in beta form to really advance this map and make sure it's in the best state possible. But as you can tell, I mean, this map is stacked, and it actually looks like a good reload map compared to the Chapter 2 map that we had. The Chapter 2 map was just small, and obviously we did playtest this, and it actually does feel like a Chapter 3 reload map. So once again, you do have Tilted Towers, but this is kind of like a remix version, like the entire map is. You kind of have like these buildings from Season 4. You even have like this elevator thing right there. Now, we are thinking about putting more buildings up into the air. But we're gonna see if people want that, because I know a lot of the buildings were in the air, and maybe we could just change it around. We may even start chroming the map, because yes, there is a chrome part of the map over here. It's nothing too crazy. We're either going to build this up to corrupt the like parts of the map, or we're just gonna leave it here just to have chrome on the map like it did in Chapter 3. Moving on, we do have the reality biome from Chapter 3 Season 4, obviously, and look at this. So yeah, if you go up into the sky, you can kind of see like the outline of where the biome is, and this biome is so cool. It really does feel like Chapter 3 as well. So you kind of have like all these mushrooms, the bushes, and just pieces taken from this biome, from the actual Chapter 3 map. And once again, you kind of have like everything split and just, you know, put on different parts of the map. You even have these things from Chapter 3 Season 4. A lot of this stuff is taken from Season 4 because, I mean, Season 4 kind of ended it, so we kind of wanted to bring that back. Especially with the reality trees. This is from Season 3, obviously. You even have like another tropical place over here. I mean, this map is colorful. It's fun to play as well. You even kind of have like these little holes in the map, like with the pipes. You even have like these lodges over here that are directly taken from Chapter 3. You have like a house over here. There's a lot of places to land. This map is not plain at all. You even kind of have like a desert kind of small place in the middle. Like over here, I mean, like you have like the desert rocks, the palm trees and stuff like that, but it isn't like the actual desert like cliff thing over here. So we're either going to expand the like desert part of the map, or we're just going to keep it like this. Like I said, there's a lot of opportunities to do with this map. We can transform a part of the map to a different biome. We can add a POI. It isn't that hard, but we just need the confirmation and the feedback from the players. So make sure to go check out the map and let us know what you think. I mean, just look at this. Everywhere you go, you see a building. This is Little Loot Lake. We don't have the mountains and stuff because it's Little Loot Lake, so we kind of wanted it to be a little remix version of it. You still have the lake house from Chapter 3, but you do not have like the underground and stuff like that. It's kind of just sitting on the ground with the little dock over here. Nothing too crazy. And you even have this building as well that is right across from the lake house in Chapter 3. You even have this maze over here that was in the top right of the map. Nothing too crazy, a little small maze that you can either go through or just go here to loot. But like I said, there are so many places to loot. You even have like another like sky base thing, whatever you want to call these things over here. Little stations, I guess you can call them. We have the gas station over here. Over here we do have one of the 7 like station things, and we're actually going to transform the top right of the map to rocky reels. And we haven't really done anything yet, but as you can tell, the 7 is starting up their little power things to transform this part of the map to rocky reels. So we're going to see how that looks, and hopefully it turns out well. But I'm really just going to give you the ideas that we have on this map. We even have another route as well. I mean, it's so cool just walking around this map and just seeing the different stuff that we have on the map. Like I said, another houses. We have a van thing over there. This is one of the temples, or like the temple POI, Sunny Steps. From Chapter 3, this was in like the top right of the map, as I could recall. And then, as you notice, the floor isn't the same from Chapter 3. This is, I think, a piece from Chapter 5. I think it doesn't look that bad. If you don't like it, or you have better suggestions, make sure to let us know. But yeah, here it is. We have the temple. We even have like another floating POI, or like flying foundation, whatever you want to call it, with the blue cube. They call them Blevin or whatever. So you do have that. We obviously do have what started it all, is where you would sit down and talk to the foundation. We do kind of have like this little thing, which fits very well. This is just another dock over here with some trucks. Nothing too crazy, but once again, it's another place to land at. The chrome over there. I mean, just looking at this map is incredible. And there is so much to explore on this map. There isn't any secrets. We haven't really thought that deep into adding secrets. I don't really know what a secret could be on this map. But there's some pretty cool stuff. We even have like this little small beach over here. Nothing too crazy. I mean, the beaches in Fortnite were never crazy besides Chapter 2 Season 7. But if you look back at Chapter 3, the beaches weren't crazy at all. So here we go. We kind of have like this pipe thing with the little river. With the boats, nothing too crazy, but it's pretty cool. You even kind of have like the Stro station there's on the map that took place in I think Season 2. You have some grind rails over here. Pretty cool. Like I said, it all blends in together. Another house. Now there is vaults in this map. If you break this, you need a key to open it, and then you get all this loot. Very worth it. It's not hard to find keys, it's all random, so have fun doing that. Moving on, we do have a railing piece that are used for ballers. Just a random place to land here and get some 2 chests. Nothing too crazy, but this map just never ends, and it's so fun to play. Even look at the background storm clouds. I mean, it's just phenomenal. This is probably like the most place that has really nothing. It's just simple and basic. Greasy Grove isn't anything special yet. We're planning on adding the Season 4 version of it, not entirely. To change it up a bit. But as of now, we do have like the mushrooms and like the Season 4 plants around the map, or like Greasy Grove, to make it feel a little bit different. If you just need to run around and get some health, there you go. So yeah, here is the map. I think I showed you about everything. We do have the snow biome once again. And Green Gables is the same. Obviously, had to make sure that everything lined up within the map. We even have another like hole with a pipe thing that actually looks pretty cool. I mean, just look at everything in the map. So this is really all I'm going to show you in today's video. Make sure to check out the map. Like this video and subscribe, and let me know what you think of the map.